This is the Week 14 fantasy football preview of the Cincinnati Bengals at Dallas Cowboys. Brought to you by Fantasy Football Time. Follow us at Fantasy FB Time on all social media platforms. Welcome to Week 14, Bengals and Cowboys fans. Bengals are probably the best 4-8 team I've ever seen in my life. Cowboys, shocked you're at 5-7, but this is actually a pretty good fantasy matchup. Personally, I think the Bengals are going to take this one, but we'll see how it goes. Cowboys are fighting with some heart. Anyway, we got the Bengals against the Steelers. Of course, the Steelers decided to show up and score 44 points. Joe Burrow gets 22, 309 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have 3 turnovers, though. It's hard to overcome that. Chase Brown, 18 fantasy points, but everyone's going to eat today. Jamar Chase, 6 catches, touchdown. T. Higgins, 5 catches, touchdown. Andrei Isovas, he gets 3 catches and a touchdown. It's a good day for the Bengals fantasy-wise. Cowboys get the win against Giants on Thanksgiving. You have Cooper Rush showing up with 200 yards and a score. At least he took care of the ball. Not so much for CeeDee Lamb, but Rico Dowdle finally gets his 100-yard day and a score. What you like to see from your RB1s. Okay, flex or bye week again, part 2. You have a lot of players here. You probably go down and play Andrei Isovas as well if you wanted to. But all right, we got 22, 15, 15, and 12 for your typical Bengals lineup. Cowboys defense has not been that formidable, but they did get 11 sacks, so we'll give them credit there, and 6 turnovers in 3 games. So pretty good, all things considered, even though for what the record is, Giants 20, 26 against the Commanders, 34 against the Texans. We'll see which Cowboys defense shows up. I do think Bengals get 4 touchdowns. You got Cowboys, Rush, Lamb, Dowdle. That's about it from a fantasy perspective. I wouldn't want to go much further than that unless you need a tight end or something, but it is not a deep fantasy bench for the Cowboys. Bengals allowed 44 against Pittsburgh. I guess that's a bright spot. 34 against the Chargers. That's a bright spot. 35 against Baltimore. I mean, they're allowing... I guess the Bengals defense really is the story here. So the Cowboys do have that get right. Even though they've gotten a few wins, they could still kind of get right. Maybe CeeDee Lamb can get right. Let's think about that for a little bit. 4 sacks, 2 turnovers in 3 games. I'm looking forward to this matchup. Should be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching. Follow and subscribe at Fantasy FB Time. Welcome to Week 14. God bless.